Just cry. If you don't, you'll slide by the road.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Brooklyn facing Los Angeles. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. McGrady outside. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
We've got a chance here to set the floor. Curtis ready to go for this one. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Mourning. Thomas is out there with Goodrich. Then there's Worthy. And it's Baylor in the small forward position. Thomas kicks to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. Petrovic is checked in for Brooklyn. He hits the second from the line. And Brooklyn has possession. Thomas passes to Mourning. Back to Thomas. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Took him no time at all on that one.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And that's got to be part of the game plan. Use his range to really stretch out that deep. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Now here is McGrady for three. Love. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Worthy. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And both free throws good for Worthy. And here's Los Angeles. 4-point game. Hardaway kicks to Love. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Love's got his first points in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the three from Tracy McGrady. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Here's Petrovic from outside off the mark.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Pierce with a wide open look. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Which is exactly why they better start D'ing him up before he really gets ahead of steam up. That's the idea. Shut him down before he gets going.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Shaq is checked in for Howard. Worthy comes in for Kevin Love. Hill, he's checked in for Pierce. And Kobe is subbed in for Hardaway.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Here's Westbrook. Grant Hill making his last shot. Here's Shaq. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Westbrook kicks to Hill. They get it back. Here's Kobe. Worthy with the bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Stolen by Westbrook. The shot and game clock separated by 4. King, the pass to Mourning. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Shaq.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so he makes both from the line. Dantley. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Brooklyn leads by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
So for Brooklyn now, here's Price. Pass to Goodrich. To the paint. Vandeweghe. Bird with some nice D.
That's terrific defense right there. My goodness.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. James Worthy's checked in for Brooklyn. Snatched up. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Goodrich kicks to Price. Worthy dishes to Price. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to one or two plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for O'Neal. Hill comes in for Larry Bird. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Magic Johnson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown. Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking him down today.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Thomas is screen on Howard. It's stolen by Hill. Westbrook kicks to Hill. The dish to Howard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Brooklyn trails by 3. Here's Goodrich. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 7. He kicks to Goodrich. Here's Morning, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morning's got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Thomas against Westbrook. And Thomas, here we go. And Morning throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Morning after Tracy McGrady's score. It's stolen by Hill. The kick out to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Worthy's checked in for Love. Pierce comes in for Hill. Bryant is checked in for McGrady. And Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Bing. That's tipped. Pierce kicks it over to Worthy. Brooklyn on defense. They trail by 3. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Worthy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Inside, here's Baylor. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. .11 seconds left to play in the first half. Baylor passes to King. Worthy with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert.
The second half just about to get going here. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Howard. And it's Pierce. And it's Love in at the power forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Worthy. And it's sent back by Howard.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Morning with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Hardaway kicks to Pierce. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 5 assists in the game.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Morning kicks it over to Worthy. Back to Morning. Now the pass to Baylor. Goodrich dishes to Morning. That one falls. Morning's got 10 points.
consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Howard, the pass to Love. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Larry Bird's checked in for Howard. Hill comes in for Paul Pierce. Johnson, he's checked in for McGrady. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Hardaway.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Pass to Baylor. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Love. And Worthy subbed in for Bird. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Johnson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Dantley. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 10. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Baylor with the steal. Mourning kicks to Baylor. And taken away by Johnson. Ryan is checked in for Los Angeles.
Second team foul.
Down low. It's deflected. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here is Los Angeles now. Worthy can't hit.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Kings checked in. Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Allen. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Pierce comes in for Ray Allen. And Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Worthy's checked in for Mourning.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Down low. Pass to Petrovic. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 18. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Los Angeles leading by 18. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Thomas. Baylor is out there with Worthy. Then it's Goodrich.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe there are some guys that you don't mind giving that shot to, but he's not one of the guys you want to leave for that shot.
Howard. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And Los Angeles leads by 21.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. And I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. 'Cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Back to Goodrich. Pass to Baylor. The feed to Goodrich. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Basket counts.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Kevin Love's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook comes in for Hardaway. Morning's checked in for Brooklyn. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Westbrook. Thomas against Westbrook. Thomas goes in. The open shot by Worthy. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Brooklyn with the ball. Lets it go with a three. Goodrich, that's good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Westbrook dishes to McGrady. Inside, outside Westbrook. Baylor with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Goodrich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly for three-point run. And folks, those are hops you just don't see that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Here's McGrady. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's for 3. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And there's Thomas with the 3. And the rejection by Love. Westbrook passes to McGrady. Westbrook kicks to McGrady.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bird, he's checked in for Howard. Bryant comes in for Pierce. Ray Allen is checked in for McGrady. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Los Angeles leading by 21.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
On the wing, Hill. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
55 seconds left in the game. Bryant drives in, and Kobe throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby.
I love that. Yes, indeedy.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And here's Reed, following the three from Ray Allen. Got that bucket in no time at all. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Bird with the jam.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Johnson kicks it out to Love from 11 feet away. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Hill. And he goes in for the dunk.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that...
Please. Sweet. Mr. Baklava. Ain't trying to be broke.